Hello dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerald Beya and I'm learning Spanish with this smartphone application. As you can see on your screen, I'm using Duolingo and it's been 14 days in a row that I'm using it and I'm filming my lessons and I'm sharing them with you. So it's been 14 days in a row. I've been filming my lessons and I can say that I'm improving my Spanish very much, and it's very helpful. So it keeps me motivated and it gives me a momentum to learn more and more and more. So let's get busy. Today we'll talk about family once again. This is the third part of this topic, family free then. And let's have a look quickly at the tips of the day. So, nos gusta Duolingo. Nos gusta Duolingo. We've seen the verb to like before, gustar, and me gusta, te gusta, and so on. So now we are going to talk about the first plural person, which is we, and we use this, uh, this, I would say, this object pronoun. We don't use subject pronoun, the object pronoun, us. Us pleases Duolingo. So literally translated, us pleases Duolingo. But if you have to translate it in the context, so you're going to say we like Duolingo. So we've seen that me gusta escuchar, which is also a new verb here. Escuchar is to listen. So to me pleases listen music. To me pleases to listen to music. So me gusta escuchar música means I like to listen to music. To talk about what we like, we use the pronoun in
Nos
Spanish
gusta.
nos, which means us. So us gusta. All right, and so there is another example here.
Nos gusta ir al cine.
Nos gusta ir al cine. So to us pleases to go to the movies. We like to go to the movies in the correct form, in the correct way to translate this. So, and to talk about what someone else likes, so we use le gusta. Le gusta escuchar música. She likes to listen to music. Notice also that we are not using a definite article here when we talk about what we like. Le gusta escuchar la música. We don't say la música, we just say le gusta escuchar música. But this is weird because usually when we like something, for example, me gusta ir al cine, because it's ir a el cine. So it really depends on the verb then, when you have to use the definite article and when not. So if you want to give the name of the person who likes something, you need to use a followed by their name, followed by le gusta. A Miguel le gusta viajar. So this is a completely different thing. So you have to say it's to him pleases to go. So a Miguel le gusta viajar. Miguel likes traveling. So here it's using only one L. I think this is American English. Normally you should use two L's here for British English. ¿Cómo se llaman? We have seen this. How do you call yourself? This is also another verb, llamar, to call. So se llamar is that you are calling yourself. So it's again not the subject pronoun here, but the object pronoun. Let's say. So to talk about the names of more than one person, you se llaman. Se llaman. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llaman for plural form? So let's listen to some examples.
¿Cómo se llaman tus padres?
¿Cómo
Felipe.
se llaman tus padres? Felipe. What are the names? What are your parents' names? Felipe. And
Mis padres se llaman Isabel y Renato.
mis padres se llaman Isabel y Renato. So my parents' names are Isabel and Renato. So I think you got the idea here. So some verbs in Spanish you use this object pronouns me, te, le, nos, etc., se, etc. So there are two at least that we know. It's llamar, yes, and we have gustar, to like. Llamar, of course, is to call. So let's do some exercises. This will help us to understand more about these grammatical rules. Which of these is the parents? So los
Los
padres.
padres.
A good thing to know is that the plural of many things, family members, usually is just the masculine form to the plural. So los padres, correct. And which of these is the grandparents? Los abuelos.
Los abuelos.
And what do you say parents? How do you say, sorry? How do you say parents? Padres.
Padres. ¿Cómo se llaman tus amigos nuevos?
So, ¿cómo se llaman tus amigos nuevos? Tus amigos, yo, but in an informal way. So, what are your friends' names? Your new friends' names, because that's how we put it in
¿Dónde
English.
están nuestros perros?
¿Dónde están nuestros perros? Nuestros is
Nuestros.
our. This is also a new possessive. Do we say possessive adjective? Yeah, possessive adjective, right? So this is a possessive adjective. So we have my, your, and then you have his and her, and we have our. So possessive adjective. It's not. It's not a pronoun here. It's really possessive adjective. So let's listen to this once again.
¿Dónde están nuestros perros?
Where are our perros, dogs? Where are our dogs? Yeah.
Ellas se llaman Isabel y Sonia.
Ellas se llaman Isabel y Sonia.
Mis amigos nuevos son americanos.
Mis amigos nuevos son americanos. My new friends are Americans. So my new friends are Americans. Do we say French? Well, it's an adjective here. We don't conjugate in number, but Americans or American.
Nuestra madre es médica.
So nuestra madre es médica. Our mother is a doctor. Also, this rule we remember when you talk about occupations and professions and so on, we don't use an article.
Nuestras madres trabajan juntas.
Nuestras madres trabajan juntas. So our mothers work together juntas.
Nuestras amigas viven en México.
So here, nuestras amigas viven en México.
México.
Also
Mis
very
amigas
simple.
son americanas.
Mis amigas son americanas. So now I'm getting confused because just a moment ago we had mis amigos nuevos son americanas. Yes, that's in Spanish. That's why we conjugate only in Spanish. In English, we just say my new friends. My friends all American. So
Nuestro padre trabaja en una oficina.
this is very interesting. Before we go further, I just want to say that for me sometimes it's also good because I'm checking on my my English because it's not my native language, and so they are American or Americans, two Americans, but they are American. They are French. They are not Frenchers. So yes. So they are how they are tired. They are not tired. So it's an adjective here. Nuestro padre trabaja en una oficina. So our father works in an office, en una oficina, in an
Donde
office,
vive nuestro abuelo.
donde vive nuestro abuelo, where there's our grandfather live. So
Muchas familias son pequeñas.
muchas familias son pequeñas. So muchas familias, many families or small. Small does not take an S, of course. And how do you say grandmothers? Abuelas.
Abuelas.
And where is our grandmother from? So, ¿de dónde
¿Dónde?
es
Es
nuestra
nuestra
abuela?
abuela.
So, when we talk about location, we use estar as a verb. We don't use ser. No, sorry. This is the complete opposite. So, the exact opposite, I would say. When you talk about de dónde, from where, or you, so we use this estar. We don't use estar, we use ser. Okay, that's interesting. Those families are American, so those families, esas familias son americanas,
Americanas.
and well, it's getting more and more complicated, of course, because we are advancing, we are doing more exercises, we are broadening, our vocabulary, our knowledge of the grammar, and so on. So it's going to get more and more complicated, but intricated, and so on and so on. But this is the beauty of the language. And let's take this test. I think I had a test to take. Did I say no or yes? I don't know. I was talking, but anyway, let's do the second exercise. This is about. We're supposed to do. Well, wait a second. We're supposed to do about family while we being shown footballs and basketballs and so on. So I don't know which of these is a basketball. So we can see the picture. Tenedor is the fork. Sal, cerveza. El baloncesto.
El baloncesto.
This is very interesting. So we got baseball, we got football, we got volleyball, but baloncesto. It's not balon. We didn't get basketball, but we got baloncesto. I wonder what is cesto. Is it a circle, for example? Cesto.
A mi papá le encanta la cerveza.
A mi papá le encanta la cerveza. Encantar. This is another verb that uses this object pronoun, me and what? Me and you and him and so on. And so here, a mi papá le encanta la cerveza. My dad loves. So encantar is just like love. There is amor, te amo, te amo. Yes, te amo. It's I love you, but te ama. I guess it's not te amo. Me amo. I like. Is it te amo? Ti amo. This is Italian. We should not mix both. A mi papá le encanta la cerveza. My dad loves beer. Yeah. And basketball, baloncesto.
Baloncesto. Los
Alto
deportes
is
son
tall, by the way.
interesantes.
Los deportes son interesantes. So this is the first time also that we are meeting this word here, but I know this word because I studied Spanish long time ago, and I met a lot of different verbs, but I haven't been practicing and speaking it regularly on a daily basis, let's say. So los deportes, the sports. So it's kind of sport categories, sport disciplines, and so on. Los deportes, so sports are interesting. Interesting. It's not interesting, interesting. Interesting. That's how we say it in English. interesting. Sports or interesting.
¿Dónde viven tus hermanos?
¿Dónde viven tus hermanos? Where do your friends? No, it's brothers, hermanos. Where do your brothers live? This is the question.
Mis abuelos también son simpáticos.
Mis abuelos también son simpáticos. Simpáticos here is not sympathetic or something, but sympathetic, I think we say in English, but here it's just nice. So mi abuelos, my grandparents, are nice too. So that's how we should say it.
Ellos no son simpáticos conmigo.
Speak this sentence. Ellos no son simpáticos conmigo. Conmigo is with me. This is a kind of a new pronoun for, let's say, instrumentative case. Let me just speak this. Right, they were not nice
¿Qué
to me.
deporte te gusta?
¿Qué deporte te gusta? ¿Qué deporte te gusta? This is getting more and more easier for us as we practice. ¿Qué deporte te gusta? ¿Qué deporte te gusta? So what sport do you like? And usually I still have some difficulty, to choose between which sport do you like the most, or which one. But what sport do you like? What day is it? Which day is it today? Or
Mis hermanas se llaman Isabel y Laura.
Mis hermanas se llaman Isabel y Laura. ¿Laura o Laura?
Laura.
Laura. It's Laura. So my sisters' names. So there is no apostrophe, but there should be here. My sisters' names are Isabel and Laura.
Yo tengo muchos amigos españoles.
Yo tengo muchos amigos españoles. This is clear. I have many. Yes, I have many Spanish friends. And Spanish españoles. It's a
A
plural
Jorge le
form.
gusta caminar.
A Jorge le gusta caminar. So George likes to walk. Caminar is to walk. El camino is the road. So caminar is to walk.
¿Tus amigas españolas son simpáticas?
Tus amigas españolas son simpáticas. So all your Spanish friends nice. This is how you
Las
would say.
hermanas de David son simpáticas.
Simpáticas. So what was it?
Las hermanas de David son simpáticas.
Las hermanas de David son simpáticas. And does your brother like basketball? Baloncesto. ¿A tu hermano le gusta el baloncesto? This is how you would say it. And where do your brothers live? Where? ¿Dónde viven tus hermanos? And the last one, all your Spanish friends nice. Tus amigas españolas son simpáticas. Nice. So full mark here. Another ad that I will quickly close because I didn't purchase, this app. I'm using the free version. I'm sure that you can get even more out of the purchase version. So let's do the third exercise for family. La familia. Which of these is the piano? So I think, in English we use this interrogative pronoun which and what, depending whether there is a choice or not. So if you say what is, it means that it can be anything, but which is among these, which of these is a piano. So el piano.
¿Quieres tocar música ahora?
¿Quieres tocar música ahora? So do you want to play music now? And to play is, of course, to play. Usually we say play jugar, to play, jugar. El juga or el jugo? La juga, I think it's el jugo. El jugo is a game, yeah. But a match is partido. We have seen this. But to play, tocar. Vamos a
Tocar.
tocar. Tocar is also to play, but
¿Quieres escuchar música ahora?
I'm quite surprised. I'm sure there is a nuance here. To translate this sentence, ¿Quieres escuchar música ahora? Do you want to listen to music now? Alright?
No nos gusta jugar al béisbol.
No nos gusta jugar al béisbol. So, no nos gusta. This is interesting. The negative form is quite interesting because we say nos gusta when we say I love. We say, for example, oh no, I remember now. When you talk about someone else, a tierce person, then we say a Miguel le gusta. So a Miguel no le gusta. So no nos gusta jugar al básquetbol. Jugar is also to play. So we have tocar and jugar. Oh, how interesting, right? So is it tocar when you play an instrument and jugar when you play a game, for example? So we don't like to play baseball. Oh my gosh, I was really afraid that I wrote basketball here because basketball is balonceston, which is
¿Quieres
quite
escuchar
strange.
música ahora?
¿Quieres escuchar música ahora? Escuchar is to listen.
Nos encanta jugar al fútbol con papá.
Nos encanta jugar al fútbol con papá. So now why do we have to say jugar al fútbol? So basically is we love playing. We love playing. Oh yes, these are these verbs, you know, in English you have some different verbs. Some verbs are transitive verbs and stative verb. Love is a stative verb, so it is usually followed by a gerund. So we love playing soccer with dad, but if you listen to the Spanish version, nos encanta jugar al fútbol con papá. So nos encanta jugar al fútbol con papá. Nos encantar jugar. Jugar. It depends on the verb really, because if you have two verbs, you know, you have to get used to
La
these
guitarra
things.
nueva es
It
para
has to
mis
come
hermanos.
just naturally. La guitarra. It's not el guitar. It's la guitarra. It's feminine. I know that the
Guitarra.
guitar can be feminine in some languages and masculine in some languages. So, but in Spanish, it is feminine. La guitarra. It's not guitar. It's guitarra. La guitarra nueva es para mi hermanos. So it is for my brothers. I can say my siblings as well, because hermanos, like I said, the masculine plural of any family members is usually for both. So it's just general. So the guitar is for my. It's not just the guitar. It's a new guitar. The new guitar is for my siblings. And how do you say guitar? Guitarra.
Guitarra. A mamá le encanta ir a conciertos de Madonna.
And here we have conciertos. We know what are conciertos, concerts. A mamá le encanta ir al conciertos de Madonna. Mom loves going. So this is again the stative verb. Loves going to Madonna's concert. Madonna's concert or Madonna concert? Would you put an S there? I think it's Madonna concert. That's correct. So I have to get used to this because this possessive apostrophe S can be quite interesting. And the Madonna, was it the Madonna or a mama le encanta ir al conciertos? No, a los conciertos de Madonna, was it? These are two concerts tomorrow. Hay dos conciertos mañana. This one is quite simple. Piano is piano. Where is donde?
¿Dónde?
Jacket is chaqueta.
Chaqueta.
Inglaterra, English. Música.
Música.
Very good. Música has an accent, which is interesting. Select the correct translation here. We love playing basketball. Nos encanta jugar al baloncesto.
A mi padre le gusta tocar el piano.
A mi padre le gusta tocar el piano. It seems that when it is the how do you say sport once again? It's deporte or desporte. I think desporte. Desporte. We'll see. But when you talk about an instrument, usually you use this tocar. So a mi padre, my father likes playing the piano because it's not like playing piano, but the piano. This is how you should say it. You should use the definite article here. I've seen many people not using this definite article. I think it might be an error if you don't. So my father likes playing the piano. A mi padre le gusta tocar el piano. If in English you would say, however, my father likes playing piano. The piano is more correct, I think. When you talk about an instrument, you should use this. I've been teaching English for some time, and I have my Celta, so just to
Nos encanta esta casa.
stay at the top of my game, so just have to test my knowledge and try to explain why it's like this. Once again,
Nos encanta esta casa.
Nos encanta esta casa. This is direct. So today we've learned also about instruments, musical instruments, piano, guitarra, la guitarra, el piano, etc. My grandfather likes listening to Italian music, so a mi abuelo le gusta escuchar música. So now I'm interested to know why it's not to listen. It's not
Música.
just Italiana. Yeah. Well, I'm interested to know why it's not. My grandfather likes listening to the music, listening to the sometimes. Well, you just have to get used to these things, And nicely done. Translate this sentence. We really, it's de verdad or very, muy mucho. We really like playing the guitar. Nos gusta. Nos gusta mucho. Tocar. La guitarra. Yeah, really can be realmente, en serio. Wow. I think I got lucky here also because it's getting quite difficult to explain each and every grammatical verbs here. Not verbs, but rules. Yeah, each and every rules. Guys, so where are we now? We still have one more lesson and we're already at 30 minutes. So we'll have to do the last one with a sprint. So if you're ready to sprint, let's get started. So ready, let's get set, go. Which of these is the husband? El marido, el esposo also works.
Mi
And
abuelo siempre escucha música española.
translate the sentence. Mi abuelo siempre escucha música española. So my grandpa always listen to music, Spanish music, more precisely.
¿Tienes hermanos mayores?
¿Tienes hermanos mayores? What is mayores? This is the first time I'm hearing this. Mayores might be older.
Mayores.
Yeah. So do you have older siblings? I guess this would be correct. Mayores.
Tengo dos hermanas menores.
Menores. So tengo dos hermanas menores. I have two younger sisters, two
¿Y
sisters.
tú? ¿Qué música escuchas?
And you, what music do you like? Do you listen? Okay, let me get this straight. And you, what music do you like? No, sorry. And you, what music do you listen to? That's how you
Papá
say
y yo
it.
escuchamos música en el parque.
Papá y yo escuchamos música en el parque. Papá y yo, Dad and I, listen to music at the park, en el parque.
Yo siempre
Escuchamos.
escucho música en mi
This is how
dormitorio.
you conjugate. Yo siempre escucho música en mi dormitorio. This is the bedroom. Escucho. This is how you conjugate the first singular person. So I always listen to music in my bedroom. This is how you will say
Nuestros
it.
abuelos son mexicanos.
Nuestros abuelos son mexicanos. So our grandparents are Mexican.
Mi
With no
abuela y
S.
yo tocamos el piano juntas.
Mi abuela y yo tocamos el piano juntos. So tocamos, we play together, tocar. So my grandmother and I played the piano together. I would say play together the piano. Oh my gosh, I just made a huge mistake here. So my grandmother and I played together the piano. Play the piano together.
Mi marido toca la guitarra muy bien.
So mi marido toca la guitarra muy bien. So my husband plays the guitar very well.
¿Qué
And
películas quieres mirar?
¿qué películas quieres mirar? What movies do you want to watch? Yeah.
Yo toco la
Mirar
guitarra
is to
porque
watch.
es divertido.
Yo toco la guitarra porque es divertido, because it's interesting. So I play the guitar because it's fun. Divertido, it's fun.
Nuestras abuelas son mexicanas.
Nuestras abuelas son mexicanas. So our grandmothers are Mexican. This one.
Luis es mi hermano mayor.
Oh, I have to decline this. Luis es mi hermano mayor. Oh, I got some messages here. So Luis es mi hermano mejor. Okay, Luis es mi hermano mejor. Luis is my older brother.
Ellos tocan la guitarra en el concierto.
Ellos tocan la guitarra en el concierto. They are playing the guitar at the concert.
Yo quiero tener un hermano menor.
Yo quiero tener un hermano mejor. Yo quiero tener un hermano menor. So I want to have a younger brother. I want to have a younger brother. There you go. And my younger brother lives in England. Mi hermano
Hermano
menor
menor
vive en Inglaterra.
en Inglaterra.
So menor and mejor. Menor is kind of minus, and mejor is like more. So we can remember it like this, but it comes after the noun.
Mi abuela y yo
Since
tocamos
it's an
el piano
adjective.
juntas.
Mi abuela y yo tocamos el piano juntas. This was the mistake that I made previously. So my grandmother and I play the piano together. So we play what and how. So this is the order of things. This is what is difficult to remember, and it changes in the different languages. So it's not the same. It's not something universal. So I got the first crown here in this, and that was desporte or desporte, I think. How do you say sport? Well, anyway, we will have a revision, but it was more about sport, instruments, leisures. It was not only about family, but the biggest thing we've learned was about this older and younger. So thank you guys. We went a little bit above the time, and I try to keep my videos around 30 minutes, so we are well above this. My apologies. I hope, however, that you like this video. If yes, give it a thumb up, and so give it a thumb up, and also share the video with your friends. Share the fun. Keep yourself motivated. Challenge your friends and so on. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so that we keep in touch. And please do not hesitate to comment on my videos. Give me your your opinions, your critics, and so on. Yeah, so thank you so much. Muchas gracias a todos. Y hasta luego. Hasta la próxima vez. So goodbye and see you next time.